Hello, everybody. BK here, National Membership Officer for Covenant of the Goddess. So I am here to do a series of tutorials for you all regarding our fillable renewal applications, fillable applications that can be found on the website, CoG.org. And I wanted to go over the Adobe Acrobat Reader and show you how to put a signature onto your form and to do any changes and things that might need to be changed in the database for your information. So right now we're going to be concentrating on our renewal form, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But I wanted to show you at Adobe Acrobat Reader, if you do a web search on Google, it will take you to the Adobe Acrobat website. And as you can see right over here, the Adobe Reader DC is free for download. You can load that onto your computer, and it allows you to fill in forms and change information and all of that good stuff. So we are going to cover that, and I'm going to show you how to do to save a picture of your signature and insert that into your form. So here we go. We're going to talk a little bit, but I did want to show you that the Acrobat Reader DC is completely free. It is the most recent version of Acrobat Reader, and it is really a neat little tool to have. So you'll need to download that if you would like any of this to work for you. So I'm going to move over to the renewal form. So this is our renewal form for last year. We are Covenant of the Silver Moon. You can see it has Thea's name on here. Thea was the membership officer until Salvin. And, but I decided to use this because I don't mind sharing my information. We are an outreach covenant, so I don't mind using some of the information here. So as you can see, this is what you would be receiving when you go to your email. You would open this and you would take a look at it, and it's all here, and it automatically opens in the Adobe Acrobat Reader. It has all of these on the side. It has all of these little different things that you can do. Some of them are required to be paid for. In this case, it is not. I do not have a paid version of Adobe Acrobat Reader at this time on this computer. So let's take a look. So how do we fill this out or change information or do what we need to do? This is just the directions. Be sure it says, please make all changes and notes legible. And that's going to be the beautiful thing about this tutorial. It's going to show you how to put information in here and change it. So as you can see, here's our names and phone numbers and things. And so for instance, I might want to add something to my social media. So what I would do is I would come over here and I would click over here on the right and you go down. And this is, we're going to be filling and signing and changing things here in the Adobe Acrobat Reader. So I would like to fill and sign things. So I'm going to click on this, and as you can see, it's asking you if you want to fill, sign, and send or get others to sign. Right now, we're going to fill and sign because you are going to say that, send it back. So it's going to take a moment and it'll open up. So now you can see my cursor over here on the right has little letters. And so it is now ready to be put wherever I want to put text and information. So I said I wanted to add to our social media. So for our particular group, we also run a Facebook group called Alamogordo Area Pagan. And so for instance, I would like to change this email address because I don't want to use this particular one anymore. Maybe I want to use my Silver Moon CoG. So I will put on here Silver CoG. Oh. So as you can see, it's running over. So what I'm going to do is I have these little infinity arrows, and I could take this put it right underneath here. And I can even highlight this here. And I could change the font if I wanted to, but at this point, I just want to put on there that I want to change my email. So I'm going to put that, and I can see that it's right underneath the email, so that I'm probably going to need to change that. So when I get the form, I would change that information in the database. So now down here, maybe I want to give my proxy to Grand Council. So I'm going to put an X on there. It designates that going to Grand Council. Of course, we can add a date. Scooch this over just a little bit again with those infinity arrows. I'm just right clicking and dragging. So I will put in here today's date, 2/5/2020, and the amount enclosed. Let's do $270. If you wanted to put a note to me here, you could. This is the information for the NMO on anything that you've changed something. You could put in here, like for instance, since I didn't highlight that text and change the color, I could put in here email address changed. So as you can see, you can just pretty much put that little cursor anywhere you would like. So again, we'll put on 70, and then you can see it asks about Grace of the Goddess and all of these other things. So I do believe we have, I want to say it's 5 members that have credentials. So we'll put that in here. And as you can see, I don't want that there. I'm going to click on it. And we have those infinity arrows, and I am dragging and drop. So that is $50 for credits. 50. And then say, for instance, I wanted to give Argentine $20, and I wanted to give Cherry Hill and Grace of the Goddess. Let's go ahead and do 10. So we have 170 and 50. That's 2. Let's see, 50 and 50, 100. So 170 plus 100 is that. Special donation subtotal was 50. I'm not asking you to do math. I'm just putting that in. So that's what we would have on here. And as you can see, we have all of it. So if I wanted to come down here, and here's the information with the credential number, say for instance, I wanted to change my county, I could put something right in here. I can mark here that I am a coven leader. And then I can also mark here that I am an elder. There. But I am not a distance covener. So if I wanted to put my middle name in, I could. Necessarily going to change that in the database. I'm just showing you for example. So as you can see, we have all the other people here. You can add all these people in and their email addresses and all their information. And then, we're coming to the end of the form. So we're coming back up here. And what I would like to show you now is how I literally just set myself, I'm a high priestess. So what I'm going to do here is going to show you. So I literally just sent myself this. So I'm going to come over here to my inbox. And as you can see, here's this. I just emailed myself a signature for my tutorial. And this is a signature. I just wrote it on a piece of paper, took it with my phone, saved it as a JPEG file. And as you can see, there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. So I can actually So I can add it to my drive print, download it, more actions. I can open it in a new window and open with Pixel Editor. So it'll bring all those things up. So what I'm just going to do is, whoops, I don't want to print it, sorry. I just want to save it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to download it. And it says it's going to open it with my Photos editor, which is what it's the default. So what's going to happen now is it's going to open here, and all I'm going to do is save this as you would save a regular photograph that you have taken somewhere. And so it's opening it up. It may take a moment. My computer runs a little bit slow sometimes. So what's going to happen is I'm going to save this signature, and I am going to place it in my photos folder. And when I get ready to, I will be able to take this and just pop it right in there. So see, here it is. So we have all of these. So I want to save as. And this is just I'm just saving the picture. I'm not doing anything strange. You know, if you can save your picture to your computer and you can send yourself emails with your picture attached, you're going to be fine. So here it is. Here's my little picture folder. So I'm going to name this signature email because I have run this as signature small that I already have in my folder that I use. So it's saving it. So now that it's saved everything, I can come back over here to my little form, and we still have our, you know, our little text thing going. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to, whoops, you see this little icon right here? It looks like a little quill pen. It says sign. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and click on sign. Take this off. So I've clicked on that and it says add signature. Again, it's going to bring up another screen. So it's telling me, so here's D. Proctor, Lady K. CoG. So I am going to just clear that out. Sorry, my computer's still working. Take this out of here. So that's if I wanted to just type it in with the text right here. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to add an image. So I clicked on image and it's doing its thing. So now it automatically defaults to my picture folder. And so I'm going to come down here. As you can see, I have D signature small, but there's my D signature from my email that I just saved. So I'm going to open that up. And it's still working. So what I'm going to do is I pop that in there, and now I'm going to hit apply. So as you can see, it's now attached to my cursor. So I'm moving it around because that's where cursor. So now I can click right here. And I clicked and just put it in the spot I wanted and clicked on it, and there it is. So now all this information is on here. So what I would like to do with it now is, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click off fill and sign. Oops. And see all of this fill and sign here? I am going to click right here where it says close. So I'm closing that so that the form goes back to its original form and it can be saved. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save it. So I'm going to hit File, Save As. Sorry, my computer seems to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my document. So I'm choosing another folder. I am going to go into my documents. As you can see, I've been doing some work here. So I am going to put this in here as Covenant of the Silver Moon Pre-Filled Renewal signed, or you can put with signature, however you would like to save it. And then I'm going to put tutorial just so I know not a real one. And so we save it. And once you save it, then you can attach it to your email and send it back to me like anyone normally would. And that's very easy. Again, we would come back here to the email and we would compose a new email. And then I would put on here, we'll send it to membership@cog.org because that comes to me. We will put form for Covenant of the Silver Moon. Signed. And then I would come here and attach a file. So we would go again to Documents. And there it is, the pre-filled renewal signed for the tutorial. And it attaches the file. I would hit send. And off it goes. And so that's it, message sent. And we will go ahead and click back to my inbox. And it may take a minute for that to come because it is sending out all the data from the PDF file. So very easy, very quick. How to put in a digital signature. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me at membership@cog.org. I hope this tutorial has helped you to figure out how to fill out your renewals that you receive in the email. And I thank you for listening, and you have a blessed day.